Hello everybody, how you doing? It's Jono on the Absolutely Savage YouTube channel. And I'm back with my OnePlus 5T. My regular use phone, the one that is in my pocket on every single day of the week. And we're actually back for another screen protector video. Finally, we've got another screen protector to show you. The only screen protector video I've been able to do so far is for the official screen protector, which is still on the phone right now. Because really, no one else has really released many, unfortunately. I mean, that could be down to the fact that the official one is pretty decent, although a little pricey. It's still pretty decent. However, I have had a couple of issues with it, so let's move on and see what we've got here. But before we move on, sorry, let's rewind a little bit. So we've got the official tempered glass screen protector on there at the moment. You can go and check out the review for that if you'd like. However, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly recap and perhaps extend that review now before we go on to the Orzly one, because I've had it on since I got the phone, which has been a few weeks now, and I have noticed a couple of issues, and I have seen a couple of other issues mentioned on forums and stuff. So, number one, in the review that I did last time, I did say that there was very minimal cutting off on the screen size, which I actually praised OnePlus for, because in previous iterations of the screen protector for previous iterations of the phone, the cutoff was significant. The cutoff is possibly slightly more than I thought it was when I first did the video. It gets slightly more noticeable the longer you have it on the phone, but it's definitely not as significant as it was in the previous iterations. I've been able to live with it, so I imagine most people will be able to live with it, because I'm pretty picky about these things. 2. The major issue for me with this screen protector so far has been the bit of the touch issue that I've had with it. It's not all the time, and it's mainly down in sort of this area here and this area here. So it's right at the edge of the screen where the black border is possibly just lipping over ever so slightly on the main screen. When you're typing something, when you're dragging something down from the nav bar, that's when you see it. Maybe you have to do it once or twice, or maybe you have to tap a button on these corners once or twice more than you should have to in certain situations. Now, there are certain ways around that, especially with like the nav bar. Obviously, you've got the fingerprint button. If you go into the settings, you can turn it on so that when you swipe down on the fingerprint sensor, the nav bar swipes down as well, which is basically what I've been doing since I got this phone. I'm not usually swiping my thumb down. It's just a quick, and that swipes the nav down for me. The main issue, I suppose, is really with when you're typing. It could just cause an issue where you have to go back and retype a word or something. It's quite frustrating. Other than that, it's pretty decent. Cutouts are perfect. No loss of clarity, no loss of brightness. Really, really, really good. So, you're asking, why should we need to look at this one? Well, Orzly have usually been pretty good for OnePlus. Screen protectors, they're usually one of the first to the market. I think they probably are now, even though it's still really late to the market. No one else seems to have done much. There are a couple of cheap Amazon iterations. I keep using that word today. It's obviously my word of the day, iterations. Out there, which I've had a quick look at. I keep buying them, keep going through. These ones sort of here. But I open them up, and they're not full screen protectors. They don't look great quality, so I've not done videos for them yet. If you do want the videos for them, let me know, and I will get them done, but they're just not great quality so far. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. So we've got the Orzly, like I said, OnePlus 5T black tempered glass screen protector twin pack. It seems like Orzly have updated their packaging. It's not the same packaging as they've used before. 8-9H hardness, sensitive touch. Yeah, it's very similar stuff that we've seen before. Here we go. So, designed in London. We've got alcohol wipes double pack, installation guide, how they expect you to install it. If you want to get it seamlessly installed, follow the instructions or just watch the video. And then we've got the Do Pack tempered glass screens, 2 dust stickers, and a nicely decent sized Orzly microfiber cloth. So let's have a look at these tempered glass screen protectors. So it comes in a similar sort of style packaging there to the official one. Comes on like a plate of glass, which you have to peel it off. And it looks, to my eye, almost identical. Yeah, almost identical to the official screen protector, which isn't a bad thing. Like I said, there are a couple of issues with it. Maybe this one fixes those issues. And even if it's literally the same screen protector, actually you're getting a twin pack and it's cheaper. So, not a bad buy. That wouldn't be a bad move by Orzly by any means. So, what we're going to do is we're going to apply the screen, or we're going to take the official screen protector off, apply the new Orzly screen protector, see how far we get. Now, obviously, if you're applying this screen protector fresh and you've not had anything on the screen before, you will need to use your alcohol wipes, you will need to use your dust stickers, you'll need to use your microfiber cloth. However, I am going to try the true and tested approach of taking one screen protector off and replacing it directly with this screen protector so there's no time for dust or anything to settle on the screen. If that doesn't work, I'll try the second one. Why not? So, let's do this. In fact, I'm not going to try that. I'll show you why. So I've taken the official OnePlus screen protector off, and you can see here the residue of what has been left under the screen protector, under the edges. Look at all this dust. So in fact, we will give the screen a nice, good clean. I suppose that's the remnants of everything that's been in my pocket for the last couple of weeks, getting in underneath the screen protector. Not that I ever noticed it, but that's possibly what's causing the more touch issues the longer it's on. Because if it's more and more dust is getting collected underneath the black bit, it's slightly raising it off the screen, isn't it? So yeah, that could be why. Initially, I didn't really have any issues with it. Then, as I've got further on with the screen protector, it's been longer on. That's where the issues have come from. Okay, I don't see any dust on the screen, so let's give this a go. But you know, this bit of glass that Orzly put this on is nowhere near as rigid as the bit of glass. It's not even glass, I suppose, it's like a plastic that OnePlus used. That was a lot easier to take off this than the OnePlus one was to take off their bit of glass. In fact, let me put the OnePlus on here for now. So that Orzly is actually applied without me applying any pressure to it. So that's pretty good. Let's just rub the rest of this off. I'm already pretty impressed by this, just purely because I've not had to do much there. And it does feel on the phone a little bit nicer than the one. I don't know whether I think this is maybe a little bit smaller than the official one. Because the official one did lip over the edge a little bit more, and you could feel it when you were putting sort of your thumb over the edge. You can still feel this one, and I'm not going to say you can't feel it, but it definitely feels like it's smaller. You can't feel it anywhere near as much. It doesn't feel as rough or as sharp. That's nice. That is nice. So that was a really easy application. So what am I saying? I was about to say bonjour Orzly, which obviously is not a celebration. That's a hello. That's no good. Well done, Orzly. That was a really nice, easy application. So what we're going to do now is boot into fast boot mode and check out the edges and see if the edges are any better on this one than were on the official one. Right, so what have we got here? So there's definitely some cutting off here. It's about the same level from my eye as the official OnePlus screen protector. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think by looking at this. However, to my eye, that is the same level of cut off as the official screen protector, and so far it does feel a bit better than the official screen protector. You get a dual pack, and I think without me double checking Amazon, it's cheaper than the official screen protector as well. So that currently would sit it at a better purchase than the official screen protector for me at the moment. Let's get the phone booted up and just confirm some of these bits, and we'll all be good. So here's the phone with the screen protector on. As you can see, currently no touch issues, about the same level of edge cut off. So yeah, no edge issues that I've had with the one so far, but like I said, there was no issues really with the first one either until a couple of weeks in. I've got to be honest, this feels pretty premium, feels quite nice. I'm quite impressed with that, considering that it's basically the same screen protector OnePlus have put out themselves, which is this one. You're getting two of them in the pack, and I definitely believe at the moment that it's cheaper. Let's have a quick look. And then $12.99 on Amazon.com. So definitely cheaper currently than the official one. So overall, a good buy for me currently. Obviously, I'll keep you up to date on forums, Twitter, Reddit videos on how this screen protector works throughout the next couple of weeks. If you see any more screen protectors that you would like testing out, please hit me up on any of those various mediums. I will get it done as soon as possible. I will, of course, put the purchase link for this screen protector in the description below the video. And please leave comments, like, share, and do all sorts with this video. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.